What is better, being an employee or being an entrepreneur? As you prosper in your career, you will face this question. You have to choose whether to continue the journey of being an employee or continue the journey of being an entrepreneur. Well, if you're looking for the answer to these questions, you have come to the right video. Welcome to Katosh Tubes. I'm your host Paras, and in today's video I will talk about the life cycle of being an employee or being an entrepreneur. I will share the journey of these two individuals which they follow as they prosper in their career. So before I start the video, if you haven't subscribed my channel, this is the right time to do so. So let me start with the video right away. So as you can see, this is the board in front of me. So I will draw the life cycle first being an employee, and here I will share the life cycle or first being an entrepreneur. Since I have worked a decade of my life of being an employee, and I have also worked with people who are actually on this section, which is being an entrepreneur. So I will start with an employee and then move to the entrepreneur. So let's write it down. So as an employee, I have seen the growth in the past decade in my career, where I started as a fresher and then move above the ladder. I have boiled it down in a funnel format to make you understand better. So let me design the funnel first. So employee, this is the funnel, goes through something called as a funnel. Top-down approach. So this funnel contains a set of levels, or you can say set of ladders, which you have to climb or you have to pass on to go to the next step and better your career growth. So first step, so whenever you join the company, you will enter this phase. This one or this phase is called as excitement. So you enter into this particular funnel of your career growth, and you enter with the excitement to join the company. This is something new to you, a new culture, a new work culture, a new set of people. You just graduated and you just joined the company to earn the income that you always desired to earn. So you are in this phase. So this phase or this layer, I can say, is called as excitement. Everyone who joins the company first is always excited, and most of them are fresher. So I have named this phase as excitement phase. Come to the next phase, which is called as your conscious phase. CONS. So this is phase number 2. Conscious phase is very important because this is the phase where you decide, or you consciously decide, whether or not to continue the journey of being an employee. You are being aware of the work culture, you are aware of the workload, you are also aware of your strengths and weaknesses, and moreover, you are aware of the people around you. So here you make a decision of your life whether to go with this particular set of ladder or whether to switch over to this kind of ladder or a funnel. So once you have decided, let's say you have decided to being an employee, then comes the next phase which you pass on, is called as promotional phase. Okay. So promotional phase is something which doesn't mean to get a promotion. It means you have actually decided that you want to excel being an employee and climb the ladder or pass on through this funnel. So you have set your mind, you are on your way, you have decided to promote yourself, to self-educate yourself, to grow ahead in life. So promotional phase is also known as a phase of growth, of self-growth. You are aware of your surroundings and you want to move ahead in life being an employee. And after that there comes another phase which is called as specialization phase. So this phase or this layer is particularly important to you because now you have decided, you are being aware what you want to do in life as an employee, and you're aware you want to specialize in particular set of skills. Like I was into e-commerce industry, so I decided to specialize into online sales. So for that I need a certain set of skills to move in that direction, to sell my products on marketplace or on a dedicated website. I need to be a master in specific field. So this is kind of field that you choose. If you are a coder, you decide on the language that you want to master. Maybe it's Python, maybe it's Java. It's up to you, whichever you decide. Similarly goes for the related field also. For a content writer, maybe he or she wants to become a copywriter in future. So this is where you decide how you want to shape your next 10 to 15 years, mastering a specialized skill. And then you become an expert. So expert phase is the one when you have mastered your art. So at this phase you will be managing some set of people which are medium to less skilled. You're not managing a high skilled people. Being a manager or being a senior manager, but you are not managing a top level employees or working with the top CEOs or MD of your company. So this is the expert phase, and when you pass on this phase, there comes the being the boss. So this phase is something when you become the head of something, or you have under you a set of experts and set of specialized people. They are equally intelligent, but you have a slight edge over them, and with experience you are managing them. And this is the phase where you will be sitting around in the board of director meetings. You will be managing a bigger part or bigger chunk of the company. You may be meeting MDs, you may be interacting with the CEO or the CTO to get the work done. This is the phase where you become the head of the particular specialized skills. For example, head of sales. So after this, after going through all these steps, there come another a very important layer, and it's also the final layer. It's called the layer where you will become a magician. So this is the layer where top executives, the board of directors come to you for the advice, and you help them grow their business, and you know how to grow it. You are the master of your craft. Everything you touch turn into gold. So this is something, the final layer of being an employee, to become so specialized, so excelled that you will be known by the industry you are in. Like Jeff Bezos, he is known as a giant of e-commerce. Similarly, he is also a magician in the field of his interest. So this is the ultimate layer which you definitely want to achieve when you choose the path of becoming an employee. So let me count it. It's total of 5, 6, 7 layers. So this is 7 layers, but the important thing is, as you go down the layer, the width of this particular layer start decreasing, which means this width represents, let me put it here, this width represent the number of people. So when you join as a fresher, there are a lot of crowd with you, lot of people, highly aspirational people, but as you go down, as you move down the layer or the funnel, only few left in your particular layer, which means as you move ahead or advance in your career, you will see less and less competition. So this space, the space of magician, there are very few people who are equally skilled or equally better than you. You are the master of this particular section. So this is where when you become an employee you reach. And to wrap up the employee part, there is something which I will like to talk upon. It's called something called as social gravity. So now what is social gravity? Let me put it here. So the social gravity looks something like this. It's going down. So what is social gravity? So social gravity is something that the society has decided for the individuals who want to excel in their career. The society have created this path for us, for the people like us who are very intelligent and who want to move ahead, who have goals and dreams, and they want to climb the ladder and they want to pass through the funnel. So this funnel is actually designed by the social gravity, which means the people in the society from the start of industrial revolution has taken an effort to come up with this kind of structure. And once you follow this kind of structure, depending upon your hard work and depending upon how you perform, you will pass on to the next layer and keep on becoming better and better. So as you can see, this is going downwards and this is supported by social gravity, which is nothing but the society who designed this structure. And if you excel, the society will definitely respect you because it's designed by the society itself. So this funnel is totally designed by the society. That's how the employee life cycle is. If you like it, definitely get into this train of this funnel and start with excitement, and make sure when you end it, you will be a magician and you also have an excitement in your mind or in your life. So this is about the employee part. Now coming to the entrepreneur part, so I will cover this entrepreneur part in the next video, which is coming next week. I will share in the screen, which you can see. So do remember to subscribe my channel and watch the videos. I will be back the next week talking about the life cycle of an entrepreneur. Stay tuned.